Hello, Soccer 605 fans. Randy McKee back again with Coach Chris Derry. A very, very happy Coach Chris Derry as U17 boys Barcelona team determined themselves as the Midwest Regional Champions today in Chicago. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, we were getting updates along the way, and it sounded like a pretty tight first part of the game, but your guys really exploded and opened that thing up.
Yeah, it was a tough game, kind of what we expected. They were very technical. They had to run a play in the first half. There's not going to sugarcoat it. We didn't play very well, and they were playing very well, and a lot of pressure on us. And luckily, the boys right before halftime got a great counterattack goal off of a beautiful ball up the flank to Maya Wills, who cut it back and crossed it into Adam Belhaj, who was sitting at the top of the 18, 1v1 with the keeper, and put it in the back of the net to give us a 1-0 halftime lead. And, you know, the boys at halftime all felt like, you know, the reason why we were having trouble is because we were making our own problems. We were making stupid mistakes and just needed to secure a few things, lock a few things down, and once we did that, we would take care of business. In the second half, that's exactly what we did. We went back to playing 1- and 2-touch soccer and got our defense organized, and you know, really pushed the momentum back in our favor, and really started pounding their goal and staying on their half for a lot of the match. And you know, the 3 goals we got in the second half, I think all 3 of them would be considered some very pretty goals. 2 volleys and a dribble through the defense for a back post goal. So, you know, just can't say enough about the boys and the defense. I mean, there was a full team effort from Bryn back at keeper to the defenders to the midfielders all the way up to the strikers. Everybody really stepped up and did a great job.
You know, one of the things that you mentioned, and that's why I guess you like teams that can defend, is, you know, even when you're having a tough day in the middle of the park and up top, you can still stay in a game by not allowing anything.
Yeah, you know, that team really fancied their passing. They really liked the short passing game. You know, and luckily we've been organized pretty well all weekend long with our defense, and we were doing enough to keep them out of the net, but they were definitely dangerous. And, you know, at halftime, we just kind of, you know, there was two little things we needed to fix on our corners, and once we fixed those things, we took away about 80% of what they wanted to do. And, you know, as you well know, you take away what the other team likes to do and force them out of their comfort zone. Good things generally happen for you, and that's what we did. We took their comfort zone away, and we got into ours.
You talked about Maya Will scoring your first goal. Who followed up in the second half with goals then?
Second half was a beautiful goal by Zuhair Alabasti. Zuhair got the goal off of actually a cross that came in from Alejandro Peralta. Alejandro put a ball in there, and Zuhair called for it, was making a back post run, and took the ball out of the air and never let it hit the ground, and volleyed it with the inside of his foot into the back of the net. The third goal was, excuse me, the third goal was Maya's goal, and he got Garrett Polka got the ball top of the 18 and did a little fancy footwork that we all know Garrett can do. Got in behind their defenders, hit a back post shot, and it bounced right off the post to Maya's foot. Maya tapped it in. And then the final goal was Zuhair again. The other team was pushing forward trying to get another goal because they had just scored on us to make it 3-1. And Adam got a ball over the top and went in 1v1 with their defender and laid it off for Zuhair. And Zuhair touched it with his right foot, cut back to his left, and then just placed it real nice in the far post, lower 90. So, you know, just three really nice goals in the second half, and all of it came just because of the amount of pressure we were putting on their half of the field.
Well, I'll tell you, after playing 3 rough games and then having your fourth, I know how much that can take out of players. Did your guys' fitness stack up better or way better than the other team?
Our fitness was pretty good. This last game, I think I'm probably a little bit more proud of the boys than the others because we had 3 guys that were pretty banged up from the weekend. We went down there with 15 guys, and the last game there between Lyle Lehman, Jordan Kavish, and Echo Annan, all 3 of them nursing knee injuries from stuff going on over the weekend. The last game, we basically played with 12 guys, with those 3 getting some limited time just to give some guys a break. But that last game, those 12 guys, they definitely pushed the envelope. And the nice thing about it is when you're letting the ball do the work and you're moving that ball around real nice, it doesn't take a lot of fitness. It just takes making sure you're in the right spot and connecting passes.
Well, you've got several more weeks to work on your fitness. The national tournament takes place in Aurora, Colorado, July 18th through the 21st. Just doing a quick check on some of the teams that you're going to be in your bracket. You have Academicals from Northern California, BSC Portland, which repeats this year as their regional Northwest regional champion. Upper 90 from Virginia, and then the Mid-Atlantic region is decided tomorrow morning between WFC United and Tuckahoe out of New Jersey. So you're undoubtedly going to get to see some teams that maybe you haven't seen before.
Yeah, we're excited. The idea that we're going to be able to play, number one, like I told the boys after the game, we're in uncharted territory for a South Dakota team. We're in a place where no one else has been from South Dakota, and that's kind of a special feeling to the boys and to me. And then, on top of that, now we're going to get to test our skills. We're down to a 1 in 6 or 8 chance of winning a national championship. And tell you what, that's a pretty awesome feeling that the boys are having. And I don't think it really matters who you match us up against. We're going to go out there and we're going to play soccer the only way we know how. We're going to play with a lot of heart, a lot of passion. We're going to play fast, connect some passes, and we're going to test your defense. And I think as long as we come out ready to play like we did this last weekend, the chips are going to fall where they may. But I like our chances to, go out there and make some noise and represent South Dakota the right way.
Well, it's kind of neat seeing it. Not only this boys team going to their national championship, but just the week before you're sending your U16 girls legacy team to another national championship.
Yeah, right now we're all of us at South Dakota United are feeling pretty excited about where we're at. And we've had some growing pains, we've had some struggles, we've had a lot of success. We've done a lot to try to put ourselves in a position where we can give our kids a chance to win. And now to say that here it is, summer of 2013, and we've got 2 teams that are down to a pretty good chance of winning a national championship for the state of South Dakota. I'll tell you what, I couldn't be prouder of our club, our parents, our families, our kids, everything. So, it's been a pretty awesome feeling for the coaches. Just for everybody. It's a pretty special feeling.
Well, we're awful happy for you, Coach, and we're going to hop off here and let you get back to driving and get this thing up so people can hear what happened and what's going to be happening. Tell you from back here at home, we're all very proud of you and your team, and hope you'll go down and have as much success as you can have in Colorado.
I appreciate it, and we'll definitely give it a shot.
Okay, thanks, Coach.